I felt like I had to take on this type of lifestyle of living nomadically because I wanted to figure out a way that I could keep seeing something new every day. About 3 months into my original travels, when I was just planning to do 12 months around the world originally, I remember looking out the window in New Zealand. I was in a bus in New Zealand. I remember looking out the window and thinking to myself, just having this immense joy rush over me and thinking to myself, how am I ever going to be able to go back to regular life? Before I became a full-time traveler, my life was ideal, honestly, on paper. I lived in New York City. I worked as an executive at a big retail company here, and I was in IT and management. I had a great salary, a great Upper West Side loft, had a running club, a cat, a big social life, I will say that. And it was perfect. It was ideal on paper. I think most people are afraid to take on this full-time travel lifestyle because they don't really know that many people that are doing it, honestly. What they know is everything that they've been taught their whole life, everything they see on TV, everything their parents, their grandparents, everyone has taught them, which is you grow up, you go to school, you find someone, you settle down, you get married, you have kids. You wait till retirement to go actually travel. That's what we've been taught. And so to veer off that is scary. Travel has changed me tremendously, I think, but mainly in kind of that ability to live in uncertainty, especially this nomadic travel, especially not having a home. These are actually the only keys that I have, and I travel with them all the time. They're the keys to my storage, and I have to say I absolutely hate coming up here because it reminds me of the life that I've left behind in a way. One of the problems with coming here is that I never really know how long it's going to be until I get back. It could be a month, it could be 6 months, and so I never really know what to pick up. I'm trying to figure out how do I pack for being gone for Antarctica as well as Hawaii, so 2 completely different climates. I'm going to be doing hiking in one and beach stuff in another, and I've got to figure out what bag to take, where to find the stuff, and in the meantime I'm going through like my old life, and it's not a fun process. I'd rather just be out on the road. I actually spend less money traveling than I do when I'm sitting here in New York for a month, which is where I am right now. It's very expensive to be here and to be still for me. So traveling, I think, is cheaper because, one, as I said, you get rid of all those normal bills that you normally have. So another way that I kind of sustain my lifestyle is a project that I decided to take on out of passion, and that is I started a company or a movement called Meet, Plan, Go, and it's all about teaching others to take career breaks. Because how I got my start in doing all of this was I just took a career break. I needed time away. I needed to clear my head. I needed to think about what was important to me, and I wanted to see the world. And there are lots of people that want to do that. And when I came back and decided to then chuck it all and travel full-time and be nomadic, it was that time also where I decided more people need to know that this is okay. More people need to understand the benefits of doing extended travel. Whether they decide to go off and be nomadic, that's fine. But I think everyone should understand the benefits and take extended travel. So we call that a career break at Meet, Plan, Go. It started as a website with just a fun idea of trying to get more Americans to travel and do extended travel. The busier we become in our lives, I mean, now we're on call like 24 hours a day. With these beautiful phones that we have, we're plugged in constantly. So I think what that's creating is this desire to get back to the basics. And if I really go back far on the basics, you're talking like nomadic lifestyle of years past. It's the reason why I go to Mongolia. It's my favorite place to go. I stay with the nomadic families, and I think it's beautiful because the simplicity of it is gorgeous. And it feels like I kind of get back to basics. And so I think all of us, because we're so plugged in, are yearning for simplicity again.